You said, to the question, can people be racist towards white people? You said no. You said no. Michelle, yes. Carissa, no. Chloe, no. Ashley, sorry, you get skipped on all the. Well,
No, it's fine.
It's fine. I think so. Everybody said no. Was that except for?
I didn't say no. I said yes.
Or so who said yes?
I did.
I did too.
You said so. Yes, you can be racist towards white people.
Yes.
No, 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 no. Why not?
Because I think it, like my answer to the last question, I think you have to come from like a place of power, and obviously,
sure.
I think
So
majority of the time throughout history, like white people have kind of always had like, you know, they've been like the colonizers and like, you know, like
sure.
I've done all
so
this
systemic stuff.
Yeah.
Do you also use the same definition? So racism equals prejudice plus power?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you say no?
Because white people were the original, like, were originally racist to black people, so how are we gonna just be racist? Like, I don't know. I just feel like white people have so much power and privilege.
So you can't be racist towards them?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say the same thing as Elsie.
You can say that's been your answer.
You know,
all night.
you could just have like a unique thought. That would be nice. But what about you? Sorry, roasted.
Oh.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I think in America, since white people are the majority of the population, I think in America you can't be racist. But if you go to Asia, different
So
story.
like a white person in Asia, they can 100%. The country could be racist towards them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I get that.
You can
But so
definitely
how
be
about
like
this?
you can definitely like exclude somebody and like, you know, like being mean, but like I do think like
Right.
you can't really be like, oh shit, like they're being racist to me because
How
I'm
about-
white. Like
yeah,
that
yeah.
just doesn't exist, you know.
So, but question for you. So like, let's say a Mexican gang targets a white individual because they're white and like physically assaults them or murders them because they're white. Would that be racism?
Can you give me more context? Because like, are they doing it intentionally?
So you know, like with violent street gangs, there's sometimes gang initiations where they'll just randomly target somebody.
Oh, like that guy right there.
For example, like up in Northern California, there's a lot of like, I don't know if it was necessarily street gangs, but there's a lot of violence towards like Asian Americans, for example, and they were specifically targeted for violence.
Yep.
We can get in, that's kind of separate, but a violent street gang targets a white they're totally innocent, and they're targeting them because they're white. Would this be racism?
So since we love hypotheticals on the show,
Sure.
I don't think it is, because unless they are, I truly don't think it is.
Oh, so that is just like the worst hypothetical ever.
It's
How is that a bad hypothetical?
Because it's just like, I don't know. I'm not going to speak for all Mexicans,
here.
but I'm just saying
A white street gang sees a black man, and how about a white neo-Nazi street gang sees a black man and they target him because he's black and they murder him because he's black? Is that racism?
Absolutely, because obviously
Oh.
they have the Nazi whatever, and they're white. They come from a place of power. Yes, that's.
But how is it not the other way around?
I think, and we had this issue last time.
Yep.
I think y'all don't. It's the difference between systematic racism and individual racism. Systematic racism is when your racism can prohibit someone from upward mobility. Then you have individual racism with saying, you can't come in my store. There's no power attached to that, but it's still racism. So I think y'all confusing the two. You can still not have power and be racist. I can say, I'm not giving you, I don't want to talk to you because you white or you whatever. I don't have power to stop you from getting money. I don't have power to stop you from living your life. But I have the power to say I don't like you. That's still racism.
Okay, yeah, I think I like the way you explained it. Like maybe, yeah, you can be like racist or prejudiced toward one person,
And
but
then
I
you got
don't think.
systematic
But I
racism.
don't think you can do it to a whole group of people. You know?
I'm saying it's the
Sure,
system, and then there's individual
There's
racism.
differences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about like inter-minority, like can inter-minority racism exist? So like excluding like white people, like if we, like what about, can Asians be racist towards black people?
Hell yeah.
Asians can be racist
Anybody
towards
can be racist towards
Asians.
anybody.
Yeah.
Asians can be racist towards Asians.
Even Mexicans.
Wait, hold on.
Mexicans are.
You
so
know what?
racist.
You want to know a fun fact? Koreans can be
Alright.
racist towards Koreans.
Oh,
What, South and North, we going at it?
No,
This is
Koreans
even-
can be racist towards Korean Americans.
Is it because like there's classism or that sort of thing? Or?
I mean, classism is a part, but like it's just more so like, yeah, like I've been denied into a club once because they're like, you're from California in Korea, and I'm Korean. I speak fluent
Damn.
Korean.
How'd they know?
I don't know if that can call that racism though.
No, they don't want foreigners. They consider us foreigners. I think that's
Would that be-
racist.
Yeah, that's like everywhere though. Like anywhere you go, you're a
But
foreigner.
like,
you know?
That's true.
wait. But would that be like I don't know if there's a different word for like nationality. I don't know because like, I don't know. I'd have to think about that one. That's interesting.
Everyone can be racist. That's just my opinion.
But wait. Okay. How about this? Can Asian people be racist towards white people?
Wait, are you?
America?
Are you?
Yes, in America.
You've heard my answer.
She said no.
Is it no?
It's no.
Sorry.
Wait,
go ahead.
are you
Even with the
asking?
systematic argument, you still saying no?
I think I could get a lot into it. We could go to a whole debate about model minority and everything. But
Okay.
for this one, in America, systematically,
Like if you got an Asian
backtrack.
store, right? You got a store
yeah,
in America.
yeah.
You say I'm not serving this white man. Is that racism?
Okay, let me start from your example. Hypothetically, if I have a store as an Asian, I reject a white man. I reject Brian. Like, you can't shop here. You're white. Get out of here. And like absolutely
pale.
heartbroken.
Is that racist?
Very pale.
So, because I'm like a hater of him, apparently, I think in a way, systematically, no. Because later on, if he can call the police and the police would arrest me because I refused to service for him based on the basis of his race. But he has that advantage to him because he can immediately call up the police and it'll be in his favor versus say this same story hypothetically happened in Asia. If say you created a store in Asia and you refused an Asian, the police are likely going to be on the Asian side rather than your side. So it'd be racism against your favor.
But
But
I
I
think
think-
we're still talking about two different things, though.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to parse that.
No, sorry,
Chat,
let
can
me try to rephrase it then maybe. So say for example here I'm the minority and I reject you the majority, and that's I'd say it's not racism.
I'm not even
because-
sure if it's a crime. Like there could be like a civil action.
Yeah, because
But
every
I don't
country
think
has different
the
laws.
police I don't think would arrest you. I
I
don't
think-
think that's like a crime.
I agree. I think if you build enough cases of where you reject white people, then
There could be like a civil action, but I don't
Exactly.
think there would be like a crime.
But you don't think that's still racism? This may not be systematic racism. In other words, that racism isn't supported by the governmental structure. But that still doesn't mean it's not racism. It's just on an individual level. It doesn't have the racism to change your life, but it's still racism.
I want to come back to this in just a sec, but Anahi, final hypothetical for you here. Barack Obama, when he was president, 2 terms, when he was president, same hypothetical. He refuses to hire a janitor because the janitor is white. And this janitor came from a very, lives in poverty, low socioeconomic status. He refuses to hire the janitor because he's white. Is this racism?
Individual racism, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, she's
learning.
She's learning. She's
trying,
making
you know,
some
she's making
progress.
progress.
Good for you, Anna. Let me see if there's any other controversial things you said here. I don't know. But I don't know if you wanted to have more of a back and forth with Chloe.
I'm so tired.
I think that's the best we can get, man.
Okay. Well, I'll move on from that topic.